Hey ladies, what is up? I normally don't record like this, but I want to come in. I want to check in. I want to check in on you. We have a lot going on, elections and things like that. But I checked in on my social media. I didn't check in here. I just want to see how you doing. I just want to check in with you, and that is it. I know I've been kind of MIA over here. I really been working hard on the podcast and things like that. But this, never am I leaving over here, anything like that. But we are pivoting, okay? We're pivoting, and really feeling good about the the podcast. I'm really feeling on how things are going, where I'm going, and whatnot. And I don't know, y'all. These last few days have been. Yesterday, I like shut down. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had 3 conversations yesterday, and they were all via text. And I kept them short and sweet because I just. But you know what? We are in a place where it's okay for us to have different viewpoints, different opinions. That's what make us all individuals and all the good things. And I am all for that because I'm all about being yourself and individuality, all the different things. But I just felt like, in my personal opinion, that this was more, I thought this was different, but it wasn't. And I never would have thought in a million years, because I wouldn't have been here in a million years, 4 million years, I should say, that I would see some of the things that was during my mother's time, before my mother's time, and things like that. And now my daughters, is going to be a part of this history. It's just crazy. I mean, and even if you have a son, it's crazy. It just, but you know what? I don't want to have a political conversation. I'm just giving my opinion, and that's all it is. I'm going to back off the table from it. But I will say this: I went into the office yesterday, and it was a little bit eerie. God knows what's going on up here. It was a little bit eerie. Nobody really talked. And not that I talk to many people at my job anyway, but nobody was talking. Well, they weren't talking to me. How about that? Only a few talked to me. Only a few. Um, it was just weird. And even like I drove to work, it was like nobody on the road. And I had to sit back and think and say, you know what, Kelly? People knew it was an election. It was going to probably be, a tight race or whatever the case may be, but it wasn't tight at all. People probably said we're going to go to work late or we're just going to take a day off. People took some mental health days, I'm sure. But I went in. I wasn't going to waste my day. I'm a mental health over the weekend. That's how we're going to do. Yeah. Let me know if you like this. Just coming up here, just talking like this. I'm on my iPhone, no equipment. We just here. I'm looking crazy. I went and got a haircut, and I got nicked twice. You see that? This nigga go like this. But it's okay. It'll grow back. It'll grow back. It's gonna take some time. I need to brush my hair. I'm like a little bad boy right now. But nevertheless, I just wanted to come in and check on you. I wanted to say hey. I want to say hi. How are you? How you doing? You know, I know some of us we all probably have our own political views and stuff like that. It don't matter what side of the fence you vote on. There's always going to be a winner and there's always going to be a loser. And we don't want to say loser. We just want to say somebody just had to win. You know what I mean? And the popular vote went in, and that's what was done. We have to trust our democracy, and we have to just go from there. Yeah, and I would definitely say a lot of people don't really get into politics because they feel like it's complicated. But to be honest with you, it's not complicated. And I felt that way for so many years. I think I got into more politics and got into it for the last 2 years, like understanding the Constitution, understanding the executive, understanding the judicial, I can't even get it out, judicial system, and understanding the House and the Senate, legislative. understanding that. And I think I got more so into it because my last position that I had, I worked with legislation. So I had to understand it because I'm working and they be talking to them and we stand in front of them, we having conversations. So I had to learn it, and that's what made me realize, like, wow, they the ones who run this. They the ones who run this. They may hear us out and hear our opinion, but they run it. They run it. Yeah. That's why you got to go to midterms and you have to elect those people in your Senate, your House. I mean, you can't, sometimes we focus on the big every 4 years, but you can really focus on where you live at. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't want to keep rambling. I don't want to keep rambling. But on a lighter note, we're talking about podcasts. Um, if you have not yet, go on over there to the podcast and follow the channel. We almost at our threshold. I'm trying to get to my threshold so we can have it monetized over there. I'm just trying to do some things. I'm just trying to do some things. I really feel good. I've been talking about it for a while. Like, I feel like things are happening. Don't know when, but I feel it. And yeah, I'm just being patient. That's all. But nevertheless, I want to check in with you, see how you're doing. And yeah, we gonna be all right. Either way, either way.